Hey everyone, we're here on Cyrene. We came back to do that plate quest, and we're gonna try to do a couple hunts to work on the adjusted plate. But I also wanted to take advantage of the fact that we can do Mayhem from anywhere, and so I thought we would go ahead and do just like a Mayhem 1 casual. We can just use our pixie armor and a little bit of healing, and we should be able to go through and get a couple of boxes and maybe a handful of Mayhem tokens, depending on how things go. Hopefully we can progress forward our Mary Mayhem quest a little bit. I'm gonna take a skill pills after this one. We should have taken it before we started, but you live, you learn. And hopefully we'll work through this daily a little bit on our way to getting the boss to spawn today. And these are nice because you can kill them in pixie armor, so they don't hit real hard. Although I was told they have a cold component to their damage, which would make sense since they're cutting through our pixie armor. And again, we're mostly just going to get some shrapnel today. We'll get the occasional animal hide or a wool maybe. And then hopefully we can get him to drop a box or two besides the boss. Or at least a mayhem token or two. Either way, we should get some off the daily and one off the boss. And we're just going to slowly start stockpiling them until we have a pretty good list of or stack of tokens. And then maybe we'll make a play to try to get one of the rares. And we'll see if there's how many different ways you can get that. I know you. I saw you can get them on that FFA, but you got to get in like the top 10. So that's for where all the big spenders will be. And so maybe there's a chance you can get it to drop in one of the other areas. If so, that's probably how we're gonna have to try and get it. Is just to get super lucky one day. Because I don't see us placing in the top 10. I guess if you just bought the stars. Oh, we did get a point on our annihilation. It'd be nice to make a little progress on that today. That one is just so random. See that 1 point and then like another like 5 or 6 points or 8 points or something there. And so we're also working up the code. There's a little bit of wool. We're also working up the codex on these guys. However, because we're on Cyrene and not on Calypso, we actually can't access and claim that codex. So we'll literally just be building up for when we land on Calypso, probably next week. Just because we're gonna have to replace our Mayhem shin guards and probably buy a little bit of weaponry and whatnot. Although we could probably pass on the weaponry and go to Rocktopia, which is probably one of our the stop after that, I think, because I like to kind of jump around each week, hit a new planet, knock out a little bit, and then kind of move on. It kind of keeps everything a little fresh. So it has perks and its cons, right? The perk is nothing's a real long grind because you're only there for a week and then you're on to something else. The con there is figuring out what you were working on the next time that you land on that planet can sometimes not be the easiest thing, we'll say. Especially for the planets that I aren't in every month's rotation, like Arcadia and Monterey and whatnot. It's almost time to heal. And so last time we did the Mayhems, since we're literally just starting on kind of participating in these, was that Halloween one, and we chose the wrong tier for sure. And so I'm hoping that we can at least get through at least one or two ranks of this lowest tier. Since I think last time we chose like silver or gold, and it was just we did not even come close to even finishing the first stage of it. So kudos to the people that are finishing the gold and the platinums. And these guys have a pretty high global threshold. I think it's 50 ped. And so I don't think we'll really have that happen. I mean, everyone loves a global though, so I'm not counting it out because that was a 41 ped hit right there, and it still wasn't a global. So that kind of confirms my 50 ped is a global, which is pretty common on a lot of the Calypso style mobs. On some of the other planets, they have a reduced global threshold on some of the mobs. I'm assuming so that the younger players or newer players hunting smaller mobs can get that dopamine rush from like a 8-10 ped hit. Because everyone likes to have that happen. All right, let's heal up a little bit. And we're back at it. We only need 61 points on that Annihilation quest to finish out that first rank, though. But that's not a definitive how many kills we need because it's kind of random on. You'll do like 20 kills and get nothing, then you'll get 1 point. Then you'll do 5 kills and you'll get like 20 points. And so it definitely seems to have a RNG component to the acquisition of those points, especially on the lower levels. And we're not actually powerful enough to really hunt up in the 4 and 5. I think we cap out in the 3, maybe 2 to 3 zone is probably our kind of where we cap out. See right there was 1 point. Previous 5, like no points. We're slowly making a little bit of progress on that Mayhem daily. The first stage goes really fast and then it really slows down. I really like that you can use pixie armor in and still participate. Like, yeah, you're participating casually, like I like to do. Like, you're not going to be grinding into the high levels on this with this armor unless you just have one incredibly powerful gun. Oh, boom! That was kind of cool. That was a bonus, like 250 points. 3 mayhem tokens, was it? 30. 30 something mayhem tokens. Let's see. 33 mayhem tokens is what it was. Nice. I give you the randomness factor. We finally killed enough to get a bonus. And it was like, here, bonus 250 points. Let's see what else we got. We got some of these things. Oh, those are kind of nice. Nice little skill boost. Let's see what that's about. Oh, 52% for 5 minutes. That's epic. Let the skills roll in. Maybe we'll finally qualify to use a bigger gun one day. We were actually qualified. We could be using a 35, but I actually didn't see any to buy. And so we're using a bunch of 30s. And we'll check when we're on Calypso maybe next week or so. If not, when we're on Rocktopia, there's a pretty good weapons dealer that I like to hit up. So now we're gonna keep plugging away. Let's see what's the next here. Oh, it'll be some ammo and then some more mayhem tokens, which is nice. We need all the mayhem tokens we can get. I think it was you need like thousands for some of the weapons and whatnot. And so we're definitely on the long grind to collect those up. Plus, I think you can trade them for some limited gear as well if you don't want to save for the getting the rare token and the try for unlimited gear. Yeah, no, some of the unlimited gear takes even it's multiple rare tokens. It's not even just hey, you got to collect one. I don't recall seeing any threes, but I definitely recall seeing some that took two. And at the low levels, the boxes and the tokens are pretty rare. And I assume it's going to be the same in the Christmas version, but in the Halloween one, we almost got no boxes outside of the boss on the first one, and the second one was pretty iffy. Once we got into the third one, which was the extent of where we could actually handle the mobs, it definitely seemed to jump up a little bit. And I don't know if that's just because the amount of ped you have to dump in per kill, or how all that works exactly. It looks like we're about halfway through the daily, and that'll give us 5 bonus tokens when we're done with that one. And if I remember right, it's 30, 45 minutes to get the boss to spawn. Oh, that was a nice little critical. Yeah, a little bit of animal hide. So I noticed because these are animals, we're not getting just shrapnel like we did during the Halloween one. And it could just be the loot lists are slightly different, and that these still have a little bit of a daikiba loot list. But I was definitely chalking it up to the difference in our looter level between the mutant and the animal, which is like 5-ish, 8 levels. 5 to 8, I think. Anyway, we're definitely a much better animal looter, is kind of the point. I was kind of trying to drive home on that. I'm kind of curious how many mobs we had to kill for that 250 point bonus, and how many it's going to be till that we get the next one like that. So I want to say we've done like 4 or 5 Mayhem instances of about 45 minutes or so. It is nice that we can see the little bar move on every kill still. Once we get onto the next one, I don't think that'll necessarily be the case. And the animal hide we can actually use on Cyrene to do some of those generic leather textures. Hopefully spawn some other blueprints maybe. Use it as a blueprint run. But yeah, definitely mostly shrapnel. Oh, we finally got a token. That's nice. I don't think the last time we did a Mayhem one, I don't think we got a token off one of the normal mobs the entire time. Alright, let's do a little healy healy. And then we'll continue our search of Mayhem points here. So what I think I want to do is we're going to put that underneath so it's a little easier to track that daily mission now that we're getting with the letters down here. It's a little easier to see the progress. It'd be nice to get enough boxes to justify a key purchase to be able to unlock them. Well, first goal achieved was that getting that annihilation quest over that 1050 point mark. So that's a win for us. And I feel we're getting kind of close to the boss. We haven't had to stop and heal very much, and we've just been tanking him down. And I think when the boss spawns, we're going to have to switch up armors. I just was trying to not take so much damage onto our Mayhem armor, because it's much more costly to repair and replace. Well, that was kind of a nice one, 6.5 ped. The good thing is when the boss spawns, it lets you know with a giant announcement. So it's not like you have to hunt for where he spawned or whatnot. Like it'll let you know he's here, and then you just have to find the giant tall thing amongst the little baby daikibas. And usually it's right in front of you, so at least I've never had it not be right there. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up again. Hopefully that'll be the last time. It does look like we finally got a few more points too, just then. And that's always a bonus. Oop, I think I used one too many heals. For optimum efficiency. But it's okay. Oh, right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll take the daikiba, and then we'll take you. And that thing's kind of ugly. We'll see if we need the armor. It's like a crackhead mastodon. Like it's all skinny. Oh, I think we can just heal once or twice and take this with the pixie armor. At least that's the plan so far. And we'll finally get a Christmas box. All right, one token, one box, one boss down. And that's gonna wrap up our Mayhem 1 today. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Stay epic.